everyone. We had switched to Kroger pickup, but this week we have switched back to going to Aldi's. And we're looking at maybe doing that once a month now. But yeah, for this one we did Aldi's, Walmart, and Food City. But we're going to start with Aldi's today. Really quick, this is something I found at Aldi's today. Check these out. They're keychains. These are going to be packed down for the girls for Christmas stocking stuffers for the girls. But let's get back to not my messy desk and the rest of the pickup. Starting over here, we have two, actually, those are not Aldi's. Let's skip that. I got them mixed up a little bit. That's not Aldi's. We'll get back to that in a minute. We have one lactose-free milk. We picked up 8 of the heavy whipping creams because they have, unless they went up, they don't. They have 0 grams of carbs. The only heavy whipping cream I've seen that's not like $6. These are less than $1 or less than $2 each, and we just buy like 2 weeks worth at one time every time we go. 2 gallons of 2% milk. I accidentally bought 2 Supreme and 1 of the Mega Meats of their take and bakes. I actually meant to get 3 different kinds and I didn't. We're gonna bake muffins with the blueberries and the cherry berry blend. They didn't have just cherries. The kids wanted just cherries. They didn't have that, but Aldi's is the cheapest place to buy frozen berries, so they were okay with that. We have 1 thing of their pumpkin spice cream cheese blend for their toasts in the morning, 2 boxes of unsalted butter, because again we're going to be doing a lot of baking, 1 thing of their spread for their toasts in the morning, 2 blocks of cream cheese, baking, and to make cheese sauce for our Philly cheesesteak for this weekend. We have the broccoli florets. These are like under $1 a bag, and I think, yeah, these are steam bags, so it's nice to find steam fresh vegetables for under $1 a bag. I really like their organic extra virgin olive oil. It's $4.29 for that bottle. Anywhere else would be double that for this quality of olive oil. We really liked it. We used this in, I think, one of our cooking videos recently. We have 1 thing of their regular olive oil. This is also like a lower price than most places sell olive oil, and it's still really good quality. This is like just super duper good quality. So this one's like for rare occasions, and this one is for like almost everyday use. We have 1 thing of baking powder for baking. We needed more cinnamon, and they had the pumpkin spice seasoning in stock. And again, Aldi's is the cheapest place to buy spices of that quality. We also have 1 block, and the other places I usually go is like I get the Walmart organic, but this time I chose Aldi's. 1 block of the pepper jack for Matt and me for lunches, extra sharp cheddar for us for breakfasts. We have 1 thing of provolone. We put this over top of the bell peppers with the steak inside of it and make low carb Philly cheesesteaks that way. We also have mild and medium salsa. We did not like the brand that they substituted us for on our Kroger pickup, so we went ahead and picked up new salsa. The other brand was like super watery. The kids and he do not like super watery salsa, so this is chunky and they like the chunky, so we're gonna go back to this. All these actually carries pumpkin. They said that they sell out of it, but they're having no problem keeping it stocked right now. And this is not like the pumpkin pie filling. This is actual pumpkin, again, for baking for this weekend. How many carbs are in this? This can has 10 grams per half cup. So if you're using that for low carb, that wouldn't be too bad. I might do a low carb recipe, see if I can make low carb pumpkin spice. And for low carb for me, for breakfast, I try to keep it between nothing to 6 grams. So we'll try that. We have 1 thing of the peanuts. It's the cheapest place to buy peanuts. We use it for snacking all the time. Matt really loves this Irish cheese that only Aldi's carries. They have it mild, vintage, and mature. The mature has a really strong flavor. The vintage is like halfway between the mild and the mature. He really likes that one. We also picked up 2 packs of the bite-sized dry salami for snacking and for bento boxes for low carb. I went ahead, and since I was looking at maybe only doing Aldi's once a month, I wanted to go ahead and get a bunch of oatmeal. Now that we're getting into the cooler months, our meal plans, instead of doing yogurts and just toast, we're trying to do some filling hot breakfast. So we picked up 1 of the pumpkin spice, 1 of the cranberry flax, and 1 of the maple spice. And again, this should last us a month, even if they eat 1 serving of oatmeal per week on their rotation. We'll see how that works out. Kroger's has been having a hard time with these. I did find that they had Clementines. They're a little bit smaller, but that's okay. I needed some vitamin C for my kids. I picked up 2 things of the baking cocoa, again for baking, which we also might do brownies this weekend. I don't know. I've got a lot of other sugary stuff. We might not. Aldi's has their own brand of strawberry shredded wheat, and it has none of the artificial junk in it, and it's still really good. So we really like their shredded wheat. So anytime we go to Aldi's and we're picking cereal, we usually prefer the shredded wheat. We also picked up 1 4-pound bag of sugar, 1 Mexican style cheese, 1 sharp cheddar, and 3 Italian style cheeses. We had picked up, let's see, the squash and zucchini were not on sale. It's just I had it for a recipe. We call it sausage skillet. We take this and a couple of these and this meat and basically throw it all into a skillet and cook it up almost like a stir fry, but not. It's a really good one-pot meal. We just cook it all in our wok. There's the bell peppers for the Philly cheesesteak and for the skillet bowl I was just telling you about. 1 pack of carrots, 2 loaves of the split top wheat bread, 3 bags of Italian salad mix. It's just so much easier right now to do salad mixes while we're so busy with school and everything. So I've just switched to doing salad mixes for lunches and things whenever we're having salad, or instead of having like meals where we have fresh like green leaf and stuff. 1 dozen of the eggs. This is the cheapest place I've seen a pumpkin roll. We're gonna try theirs and see if we like it. And that's just gonna be a special treat for tonight, or at least one of the special treats for tonight. We also picked up chicken wings. I really like the Kirkwood chicken wings better than the whatever brand I got from Kroger's last time. They're bigger and they're also cheaper. So I got those. This is the first time I'm purchasing chicken. Matt has before. He's not a huge fan of it, but it was cheaper this week. So we're gonna try it. If we don't like it, we'll go back to getting that big pack from Kroger's. 3 packs of their Appleton Farms bacon. This is actually pretty good bacon. And 3 packs is what our family of 5 needs for like a week of meals and things. Which we also have some meals where bacon is the meat. So we also have the Polska sausage. And then the one item that we picked up from the pickup that was not a food thing was, I've been wanting to get some more vacuum seal bags for the girls because we pack down their clothes from their seasons, like spring and summer go in one bag and then fall and winter go in another. And I'm fixing to unpack their fall and winter, and I need to pack down some of their spring and summer. I also packed down like some of their baby blankets that they want to keep but they don't like use anymore, and one of the bags that those were in busted. So we're gonna try these and see if we like them. It was $6.99 for 4 of those, which I thought was not a bad deal compared to what I've priced them on Amazon. Here are the few things from Walmart. I decided to change it up for Matt and pick up a Diet Dr. Pepper since we can't really find Dr. Pepper anywhere up here right now. We also picked up 2 liters of the Coke Zero. He prefers Coke Zero over Diet Coke. This is the cappuccino mix that we usually use to make like low carb cappuccino mixes, drinks and coffees and things like that. They didn't have the mocha this time. They had it in French vanilla. So we're going to try the French vanilla. And if I remember correctly, yeah, it's 4 grams of carbs per tablespoon, which since we have the Aldi's heavy whipping cream. Sorry, my nose is so congested sounding right now. Now that we have the Aldi's heavy whipping cream, if we don't add anything else with carbs in it, it's only like 4 grams of carbs for stuff that we make with this. The Torani's I picked up, the place I can always get the French vanilla and the sugar-free is Walmart, so I picked up 1 more of those. I still have 1 unopened from the last trip. And you can see they put the new flavor label on this, and it's the brown sugar cinnamon that we thought that we could only order from online, but apparently we actually can get it in store right now, but I may just switch to getting it online anyways, just because I hate going into Walmart unless I just absolutely have to. And we also picked up the sugar-free classic caramel. I'm not seeing the sugar-free salted caramel this year anywhere. Like, you can order on your Kroger pickup, but it's yet to actually come in on our Kroger pickup. So I don't know if we can actually get the salted caramel, but we have our own sea salt we can add to the caramel and make our own salted caramel flavor. So it's alright, but I'm fine with it being classic caramel. I just like having a variety to change up. Anyways, you can see these are twice the size they normally are, which means they were twice the price, and that was the only way we could buy them this week, and they only came in black cherry. And we were able to get the Propels, $1.97 a box. Normally up here we get them for like, we have one local grocery store and they're $2.50 a box. But there's 10 packs. I need 2 packs per day for Matt to fill his canteen, because his canteen holds 2 water bottles worth. kiwi strawberry and the berry are his preferred. Moving on quickly to Food City. This is like beef steak tips. That was one thing I missed about not getting from Kroger's this week, is that Kroger's actually has shaved steak that you can cook for Philly cheesesteak. Food City didn't, and I don't buy meat at Walmart. And I didn't even check Aldi, so I didn't even think to check. And Food City is the cheapest place to get ground chuck. It was $2.99 a pound. So there's that first bag. We will just pull stuff out on the second bag and set it on my kid's Chromebook for now while she's doing another subject out of the room. These are some fun cookies I picked up for Matt. He's not a huge fan of pumpkin spice, so I wanted to get him something chocolatey. That was not pumpkin spice for the rest of us, and I also really, really like these. They're turtle cookies. They're chocolate. They have more chocolate in them, and they also have nuts. So but I like them. They're really good, but they're expensive. Like there's like 8 of them in there, and they're like $6, but they are very good. I picked up 1 pack of whole wheat tortillas for the kids. I picked up 1 pack of carb counter tortillas for Matt and me. That's my receipt. I spent like $50 at Food City. And I also picked up 1 pack of the pepperoni. It says cup and crisp. They're not cups. They're regular pepperoni. So I don't know what's up with that. I couldn't find like regular Hormel pepperoni. And the reason why we're so specific is Hormel's the only brand we found with 0 grams of carbs. So when you're on a really low carb diet, like we are normally, except for taking this weekend off, they say you should not stay on like an extremely low carb diet all the time, because it will actually send you into ketoacidosis. So we take weekends off, but when we're not taking off, like during the weeks, we use the Hormel pepperoni because it has no carbs in it, which allows us to be able to have healthier carb foods like carrots and cucumber. We also picked up, my youngest, pick up this pumpkin cookie dough, and I know we're already having pumpkin roll, but I mean, we just wanted to have a fun fall weekend at home. A lot of the places we normally go to do like hay rides and harvest festivals and stuff are closed down this year for 2020. So we're like, you know what? Let's just have a fun fall weekend at home. So we picked up these. They say you can actually eat or bake these. But I thought pumpkin cookie dough with cream cheese chunks in it would be really good. And then she also picked this up for breakfast tomorrow. And it is the limited edition Grand's pumpkin spice rolls. And now finally the items that I was actually going to start with were, we picked up 2 full circle vanilla almond unsweetened half gallons. So that's it for this video. No, I don't have the C word going around. I have a lot of congestion today because there's hay being baled everywhere around us. Everybody's baling hay. There's ragweed everywhere. So it's not that. I'm not sick. No, people were okay. Everybody here is healthy and fine, except for seasonal allergies, or as my ear, nose, and throat doctor calls it, Tennessee-itis. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.